Hello everyone and welcome to the lesson. Today we are speaking about information and sources of information in our modern society. Open your copybooks and put down Thursday, the 5th of May, Classwork. Today we are speaking about sources of information, about people who work with information. We are learning the words professions and we are revising passive voice. So we have got enough work to do, so let's start. First, open your book's page 112 and have a look at a nice picture and a text. Answer the questions. Where could you see this text and what is it about? Don't read the text. Just suppose. Помните, текст не читаем, а высказываем свои предположения. Now you are reading the text, but you see there are gaps in the text, and there are sentences given. To calm her down, they were released into the wild again. It was just going to be a routine call to help the mother koala. They go straight for it, on their own for very long. The stress hadn't done any harm. Your task is to complete the text with these sentences. Stop the video and work. Now you are listening to the text and checking what you have done.
Exercise 2, page 112.
Koala Mum Rescue.
When I got the call from a family that there was a koala in their backyard, I thought it was just going to be a routine call.
These words came from Vicky Pender of the Queensland Parks and Wildlife Services. Koala bears roam around in search of food. If they see a eucalyptus tree, they go straight for it, regardless of where it is.
When I got there, it was obvious the koala was restless. I had to give her an injection to calm her down. Just then, I heard a loud cry from a tree nearby. It was her little Joey screaming for its mum.
Joey is what a baby koala is called. Vicky realised just then how critical it was to help the mother koala. Baby koalas, or joeys, are completely dependent on their mums and have very specialised diets. They cannot survive on their own for very long.
At that point, I turned my attention to the baby and coaxed it out of the tree.
Luckily, Mum and Joey were rescued and had a short stay in the animal hospital. Before long, they were released into the wild again. Together, they disappeared into the leaves, happy to settle in for some dinner.
Well, I hope you managed with this task without any mistakes. Now we are working further. It was a presentation from the radio or TV program. Now you are to answer the questions. Where do you get the news from? What do you like reading, watching and listening to? And what is the most popular type of media among people your age. Stop the video and give oral answers to the questions. Don't forget to speak aloud. So, where do you get the news from? Mostly, we get news from the internet. What do you like reading, watching, and listening to? Most of us like reading news, watching some funny videos, and listening to music. What is the most popular type of media among people your age? Teenagers seldom watch TV, and they mostly get the information from the net. Now let's have a look at some words describing people connected with the world of information. Look at the professions: director, reporter, presenter, producer, editor, newsreader, and sound engineer. If you don't know any of the words, check them in the dictionary. Now, you are to add the professions to the sentences. Use the professions from the list. Stop the video and work with a pencil or orally as you like. Then we will check. So, this is Larry Forrester, live from Glasgow. It is a reporter. And now everybody get ready to welcome Britney Spears. Hello there, Britney. It is the presenter. We have a major channel interested in buying this show. It is a producer. Those were today's headlines, and now it's over to Jenny for the weather forecast. Newsreader. Try it again, but make your voice louder this time so you sound really angry. It is a director. Hold the front page. The editor. The sound quality is not very good. Sound engineer. I think you managed and you didn't have any problems. Working further. Now you are going to listen to the tape. Your task is to put the events, a news report, a sitcom, a weather forecast in the order. What was A? What was B? What was C? Don't forget about keywords. Don't guess. Не старайтесь угадать, внимательно слушайте ключевые слова.
Exercise 5, page 112. A.
Temperatures are going to rise over the weekend, and most of the country should enjoy some sunshine on Saturday and Sunday. There is a risk of showers in the northeast, however, and it will feel slightly cooler in the north of England and Scotland, with temperatures reaching only 16 degrees Celsius. In the south, temperatures should reach 19 degrees, much warmer than we normally expect at this time of the year.
B.
You've been very quiet tonight.
I'm sorry, Dave.
No, don't apologise. It was a compliment.
What? Am I so impossible to live with?
Now that you mention it...
C.
And now a reminder of today's top stories. A strong earthquake measuring 7.4 on the Richter scale has hit the island of Martinique in the Caribbean. According to early reports, only 2 people have been injured, but several buildings have collapsed in the capital, Fort-de-France. The earthquake struck at 3 p.m. local time.
So, what is the answer? A. It was a weather forecast. B. It was a sitcom. And C. It was a news report. Now, working further. Let's learn some new words connected with media. Try to do the test. Choose the correct answer. Работаем с тестом, выбираем правильное слово. Не спешите с этой работой, проверьте слова в словаре, значение этих слов в словаре. Stop the video and do the task with a pencil. So let's check. Turn on the TV. There's live coverage of the cricket match between England and Australia. We are just getting some breaking news of a huge hurricane about to hit the Philippines. The time of day when most people are watching television is known as prime time. Next, we'll be bringing you a live broadcast from the White House. Many viewers were shocked when chat show host Jerry Fox fainted while on air. If you didn't know any words, put them into your vocabularies and learn them. Новые слова обязательно выписать в словарь и выучить. Now, let's remember passive voice. Давайте вспомним с вами пассивный залог. Что такое пассивный залог? Это действие было направлено на какой-то предмет или объект. Строится, исходя из глагола to be. Это изменяемый глагол, который будет ставиться в разные виды временные формы. И третьей формы смыслового глагола. Сегодня мы с вами вспоминаем present simple passive voice. Мы работаем с пассивным залогом настоящего простого времени. То есть в единственном числе мы будем говорить something is done или во множественном many things are done. So, open the brackets using passive voice. Раскрываем скобки, работая в пассивном залоге. Let's check. The trees are cut down and sent to a paper mill. Are cut down and sent. Мы не повторяем второй раз are sent. At the mill, the bark is removed from the wood. Пассивный залог is removed. The wood is chopped into very small pieces with a chipper. Is chopped. Some chemicals are added and the chipped wood is cooked in a big pressure cooker. Then the paper pulp is poured into a container. Are added, is cooked, is poured. The pulp is sprayed onto a large screen and the water is drained from the paper. Finally, the paper is pressed flat between two rollers. Is sprayed, is drained, is pressed. Hope it was not hard. And to your homework. At the previous lesson, we worked with modal verbs and infinitives. Мы с вами работали с модальными глаголами и разными инфинитивами. Ваша задача – вспомнить эту тему и составить предложение по рисункам. Упражнение номер 4 на страничке 151. They must take a test. Прямо сейчас они сидят на контрольной. They must be taking a test continuous. They can't finish yet. Yet – это perfect. They can't have finished yet. The teacher might allow them leave earlier. Возможно, учитель их отпустит пораньше. The teacher might allow them leave earlier today. The same work is to be done with other pictures. Такая же работа проделывается с остальными картинками. And of course, you learn the words and phrases of the lesson today. И, конечно, слова, которые появились на сегодняшнем уроке, должны быть выучены. That's all for today. Goodbye and good luck.